You're listening to Hashtag No Filter with Zack Peter. That's me, your sassy source for lifestyle advice, wellness tips, and pop culture dish. I'm the reality TV junkie, self-improvement addict, and holistic hustler, here to help you get your shit together and laugh through all the chaos of life in your 20s, or at least through all the chaos of this quarantine life. I'm super excited about today's guest. We're taking things back to the golden era of reality TV, before Housewives, before Kardashians. There were the ladies of Flavor of Love, the ladies of Charm School, and the ladies and gentlemen of I Love Money. Her lip chap is poppin', her lip chap is cool, and if you smack her with some flowers, she's gonna beat your ass. Please welcome Miss Saaphyri.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Happy we're surviving. No COVID. Good.
We're alive. You know, we have the sun. Are you still at 54th and Crenshaw? Where are you living these days, Saaphyri?
No, it's different now. Look, I'm in my bedroom right now, but I'm gonna turn you around. We could just look. We can take a walk through my house.
Oh my God, I love it. It's like MTV's Cribs.
Yeah, well, let's just go. Come on, let's see. We walk into the living room. It's junky because I've been in here for a month.
Are you in LA still?
Yeah, I'm taking you outside right now to beautiful, cloudy LA.
I know. I love the weather. The sun is out today. It's been nice. It hasn't been rainy or anything. We don't have any cold weather. It's been nice. I'm so bummed that we couldn't. I'm in LA too, and I'm bummed that we didn't get to have you in studio because we're all locked down at the moment. But that would have been a really fun vibe too. We'll have to get you in studio once we're out of quarantine. We'll have to get you to come in.
Yeah, for sure.
So so we remember you from Flavor of Love very briefly. You definitely made an impact. I loved Charm School. That was probably one of my favorite shows, which you won. And then you were so close to winning I Love Money too. And we recently saw you on Botched. But what has happened since your VH1 days? What are you up to now? God. What are your businesses doing now? How's the lip chap? Give me the scoop.
Well, this is the lip chap.
Oh.
I should have sent you some. Can you see it?
Yes.
Like I'm going to do the rush challenge or something. Yeah. Okay. And this is the tangerine flavor.
Ooh.
And smells good. Look, keeps your lips moist. No gloss. So there's 4 flavors. There's tangerine, strawberry. I don't know what I did with the other ones, but they're around somewhere. It's peppermint, watermelon, strawberry, and tangerine. So they're really good. It's been doing very well. I actually just relaunched the lip chap maybe a month or so ago.
Okay.
Ago. So, everybody has to go there. Go to saaphyrislipchat.com or lipchat.net and, get some. And I'm going to definitely send you some because your lips are so nice.
They're nice, but they're chapped right now. That is my biggest issue is chapped lips. They get so dry, even in the warm weathers. I don't know why. I just have chapped lips. I think I need some lip chap.
You definitely don't need this. I got you.
I love it. Where is it available?
Online, saaphyrislipchat.com or lipchat.net. Or you can just go to my Instagram and you can click the link right there. It's everywhere.
And you had a hairline for a minute, right?
Yes, I did. I did have a hairline and it did well, but then I stopped selling the hair because now the market is just too infiltrated and it's just a lot. So the quality of hair that I like very good quality. And since the market is so saturated with all these cheap hairs going around, I was like, I can't afford to compete with all this cheap hair. So I just kind of let that go. But I also started a foundation, which is a nonprofit for the developmentally disabled, because a lot of people don't know, but I have a daughter. My daughter is developmentally disabled. So I started a foundation for that to help people that are developmentally disabled.
Oh, I love that.
So I'm still getting it promoted and putting up the website and everything like that because all this other stuff has been going on. but
It's
but
been wild.
yeah, it's been a wild ride, honey. And I know the parents that are in the house with their kids right now, they're going through it. But imagine going through it with your child, and she has developmentally disabled disabilities. It's like 100 kids in there at once.
Oh yeah. No, my brother has autism, and I know my mom is having to homeschool him too right now, and it's a vibe. She's a saint right now. She has a lot of tequila at home. I'm like, are you stocked? And she's like, yes, I'm stocked. I'm like, okay, keep it stocked.
Tequila, tequila, tequila.
Uh,
Look, let's go to tequila.
Show me. Show me. Oh my gosh.
Can you see? Can you
Oh
see?
my gosh. Yes, I can. Look at
Yes.
how many. You are fully stocked. You're stocked for the apocalypse.
Yeah, for the alcoholics apocalypse. The apocalypse of the alcoholics, when we all get together, get drunk, and just still go outside even though it's a virus. Yeah. Yeah, so he's definitely doing that.
So you have your lip chap. When did you have a daughter? Was that during your reality TV time, or was that something that happened recently?
Actually before. Actually before. I just never was into people are so mm, I don't know, computer people or internet people or something. I said that was something I would keep to myself just to keep her safe and keep her, not having to go through it because I didn't want to hear any type of comments.
Yeah.
I would have been mad.
No, and then you had people like Laylene who had their mothering attacked on Charm School, and there were a lot of things that were put into question when a lot of the women would open up about their kids.
Right, and it's like there's some things that you just want to kind of keep to yourself to keep the people that you love safe, and yeah, that's why I don't think I would ever do like a Real Housewives because I was approached. I was approached for the Atlanta one, and I kind of was like, I don't know. I just didn't feel like
it.
I didn't do it because my ex-husband, which I'm not going to even say his name because he'll probably whatever, but like my ex-husband, he was like, I don't really want people knowing all my business and da 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 da. And then I was just kind of like, well, no. So yeah, it has to just be me.
But we saw like Shay, Bucky, we saw her. She's now, isn't she on, what is it? She's on one of the VH1 shows right now, isn't she? I think she's on, is it Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah. Yeah, she
Would you do that show? Would you do Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, I probably would.
Okay.
I probably would do that.
Would you prefer to do like an ensemble sort of cast like that, or would you rather do more competition shows like you did back in the day?
I'm up for whatever. I've been working out. I can actually run now, even though I still smoke. But I can actually run. So maybe some little lightweight competition. We have to do a lot of mental in my competitions because physically, I mean, I'm cute.
Oh, look at that! Look at that waist.
Yes, we snatched. But I don't know. I could run a little bit, so I could do competition or ensemble. Either way.
Would you do like The Amazing Race, or like would you do an MTV's The Challenge?
I would do it. I would fucking do. I mean, excuse me. Yeah, I would do it. I don't know if I would win it, but I'll definitely be there to entertain you. Amazing Race. It would be amazing if I finish it. Yeah, that would be amazing.
So let's talk Flavor of Love, because that's when you kind of first made your big debut. Were you actually into Flav? Would you have really, like, done it dirty with him and gone to the chapel and had some babies?
Okay, so let me give you the history of me and Flav. Because we had history before Flavor of Love.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, so back in my little younger days, I was such a thought. You know what I'm saying? So me and my friends would run away, but not run away, but just like bounce out without telling our parents and go to concerts and stuff like that. So we went to a Public Enemy concert. Of course, we didn't have no tickets because we thought we were cute. We were going to get in anyway. And of course we did. And guess who let us in? Flav. Flav let us in, So that's one piece of history I had with Flav. Then the second thing is I actually did the pilot for Flavor of Love for him to actually get the show Flavor of Love. So what I have done to do, I would have done the do because I've done the do with a lot worse. Give me some tequila in my system. We all doing the do.
So Flav already knew you before eliminating you in the second season.
Yes, because see, trip this. Let me tell you. So basically, when I did the pilot, they were like, okay, since you did the pilot, you can't be on the second season. I was like, huh? So they were like, well, but this is what we're gonna do, Saaphyri. You be a spy and you pick out these girls and see what they're talking about and all this stuff. So I said, okay, I could do that. You know, so he knew I was coming on there purposely just to look to find him these girls. But then the whole thing happened with the girl in the bed. And in my mind, I'm thinking about something like, bitch, I'm not even supposed to be here. But I'm still can't let you hit me in the face with stuff. It's like it's gonna go down if you start hitting me. So it turned into something totally different.
Oh my gosh.
It turned into like this big old thing because she was tripping off of a bed. But if she never would have tripped off their bed, you probably would have seen me coming and say, oh, she's a bad girl, she's a bad girl. And I would have been out of there. It's crazy, right?
Do you think she was being big and bad because she's like, oh, there's production around, there's probably security around here at some point, and she was like, she's not going to hit me?
I don't know because this was like the kind of the beginnings.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I kind of forgot there was production around because it's like a point I'm hitting her and telling her to get off me, and I'm forgetting we're being filmed. You know, so I don't know. I think that she might have thought too, maybe because of her background, that people don't actually hit people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we hit people.
You guys no, when they throw flowers in your face, it's down. It's done.
Yes, it's like you are what do you call it? This is called assault and battery because you hit me. I don't care. You hit me with a flower, but that's assault. It's assault.
Were you mad when they sent you home knowing that you were supposed to be the mole?
No, actually, I wasn't mad. I was kind of like, oh my God. I was like, please don't call the police. Just whatever you do, don't call the police.
Oh no.
like, please don't call the police. Please don't call the police. It's all right, but I was like, oh my God, this is horrible. I was like, they're never gonna ask me to do anything else again. I'm like, why did I forget I was on TV? You know, like I forgot I was on TV. So those were my thoughts, but mostly don't call the police.
But and then you got the charm school call. Were you shocked that they even called you to come back and do charm school?
No, I definitely wasn't shocked because once the episode of Flavor Flav aired, the executive producers called me the next day and was like, look, come to the reunion, be on your best behavior because we have something else we want you to do. And that's when they came up with Charm School. So I knew when I went to the reunion, don't hit nobody, keep your hands to yourself because you're going to do something else. So, you know, I already knew. And plus the viewership, it was like, I think Marcus, he was like the viewership on that first episode was something like 12 point something million people. It was crazy.
Wow.
And still to this day, we haven't been topped.
No, because what? The housewives get like 1 million at best, maybe 1.5 million, 2 million if it's a really good episode. Wow.
Right. Yeah, it was like we set that whole first episode off. So even though I wasn't on the entire episode, I was kind of like on the entire show.
People knew you. You did it.
You know, so yeah, so that's what was the inspiration for them to do Charm School. So.
Okay, so then you did Charm School. You won Charm School. Were you expecting to make it to the end at all? And did you even gain anything from that experience? Or was it more of like, you know, these fun competitions for reality TV sake?
Okay, yeah. So with Charm School, I did win Charm School. Did I expect to win? No, I did not expect to win, but I wanted to win because during that time period, right then, it was like I was quote unquote homeless. It was like basically my family had came in, stole our entire inheritance, and I was just like, this is some bullshit. So when I went on Charm School, I was like, oh God, I was like, this would be so bomb if I could win this money and stuff. Right. So when I won the money and stuff, right, the uncle that did all this stuff, he was like, I can't believe you're on TV exposing people. I mean, he wanted to take me to court, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it was like bananas, but I had got the money. So as long as I got the money, me and my daughter were good. And I was like, okay, this is the foundation to build off of. It's deeper. It's like, I don't want to take you into the whole history, but it's like, yeah, I was supposed to have been like this multimillionaire, but no, I wasn't. So Yeah, it was a blessing.
But you came in very humble, and I think that's what got you so far. I mean, even we have the moment where you had to sell your Uggs, and that was like really hard for you to do. Do you have any of those moments now where you look back and cringe?
Um, I do. I look back sometimes. I'm like, oh my god. But at the same time, I'm like, that's kind of what reality is about, catching you in your real moment.
Yeah.
So they did catch me in a lot of real moments. It was different today. It's like they don't really catch real moments. It seems like things are more scripted, but they really caught me in real moments. So no, I don't cringe because your history makes your destiny. So I'm like, I'm happy. I'm like homeless then. Now I just bought a home. I have a whole home with a guest house and a swimming pool. So it's like everything changes for the better. So hey, it's like I could do it, you could do it.
I love it. Do you still keep in
Yeah.
contact with any of the girls from Flavor of Love or I Love Money? Or sorry, Charm School?
Yeah, I actually do. I'm very, very good friends with Becky Buckwild. Matter of fact, she just
Yes.
sent me what do you call those? Remote control vacuum cleaners. I haven't even opened
Oh
up the
yeah.
box yet, but she just sent that to me, and I keep in contact with Larissa.
Oh,
So, boom.
Larissa Boots. Yeah. She
Yeah,
was
so
a
I keep in
feisty one
contact.
too. She has kids now and she seems to have really settled down too.
She's got 3 little ones now, so that will settle you down.
She was
But
wild.
she's still cute.
She was very feisty. I was watching old clips of Charm School and she was ready to like throw down with everybody.
Yeah,
Monique,
yeah.
Pumpkin, yeah.
She's still kind of like that, but it's all good though. She has better choices now. She makes better decisions. So yeah,
That's good. Was there
we all
anybody
do.
in Charm School that because you guys had to all live together and that was your first experience living with all of the other cast members, was there anybody that you were just like, I hope to never see this person again because they're so annoying and, you just did not vibe with?
Um, Pretty much, yeah. I would say yeah. There was definitely a few. It was a few. I would say one was Dora. I think Dora.
Mm.
She definitely got on my nerves. She was so phony.
She tried to give
Oh,
you her clothes, right?
yeah. She was. That was just a ploy. See, that's the thing. The ploy was, oh, let me pretend to help Saaphyri. That just really made me want to beat her up.
Yeah.
I just really want to beat her up because I was like, this is so fake and so phony. I can't stand you. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Let's bring to light what you really doing. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Trying to look good, trying to save face, trying to look good.
Yeah, trying to look good, but looking like you eating waffles and lying.
Yeah. What did you
Mm-hmm.
think of Pumpkin? She was one of my favorites.
Pumpkin, she was just a hoe. Pumpkin was there to keep. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Pumpkin was there to fuck anything that had a dick or a pussy. That's Pumpkin. That's all she wanted to do is fuck. She didn't care about no money. She didn't care about no task. She was just like, my pussy is most important.
I noticed she would try to antagonize Larissa and hoping that she would hit her. Would you
Yeah.
have taken the bait with her?
Um. No, I would have gotten her in different ways. I would have probably just like put her on blast for all those dildos or something. You know what I'm
Oh, she brought a
saying?
bunch of
Because
dildos into the house?
they just didn't show it. But yeah, we had found them. So I would have, definitely put it in a different light. But I tell you this much though, if she would have ever opened her mouth or situated in a spitting like way, I would have broke her lips and her teeth. That would not have went well with me at all. I could not have been New York in that situation because there would have been no way that I could ever come in contact with her without me busting her head. Yeah, that's how I feel
No.
about that.
What are your thoughts on New York? So I've had New York on this show, and she did not have kind things to say about the other ladies of Flavor of Love, and especially Charm School. I think there was a little bit of ego because she had her own I Love New York series. What were your thoughts of her, like on the outside, not necessarily having to tape with her?
Tell you this. First of all, like I told you, I did pilot for Flavor of Love, right? So I'm gonna tell you, on the pilot of Flavor of Love, I was so in love with Flav. Oh, Flav, anything for Flav. Just anything I would do for Flav. Basically, New York is broken down piece of my character from the pilot of Flavor of Love.
Mm.
And it's like, if they ever show it, I swear to God, I wish they would, because it's like almost like they showed her that pilot and she became a spinoff of me. So for her to say anything about Charm School, it's like, bitch, come on, yo. It's like, I feel like I set the bounds for her to even be New York.
There you go.
Charms on the pilot, I was LA. And it's like girl bye. But yeah, no. And it's like, even on Charm School, it's like when we did come in contact and we had our little tittle tat awards, I won. Because I'm a winner. I win. And yeah, she did some other stuff, and I say, yeah, that was great that she was able to turn that spit into a whole enterprise. So yeah, it was a blessing for her. Happy for her. And I still love New York.
No, she's definitely, she needs another, I wish we could bring back that era of like those types of competition shows because they were so good. But okay, so I asked her about it. And so she said that she had New York 3 or I Love New York 3 that was in the works. And then there was I Love Money 3 and all of these shows were supposed to come out. And then Megan Wants a Millionaire came out. One of the contestants ended up murdering his wife, going on the run and committing suicide. And that kind of put all of the shows at a halt.
Yeah.
What do you think about how all of the shows were kind of just plugged and they never really got a chance to come back? Because they even tried to bring back I Love Money at one point, and it just didn't have the same energy to it. It didn't have the same attraction. What do you think about how abruptly everything was put on hold and how it affected reality TV?
Well, I think that, first of all, it's true that there was a contestant, I think, on I Love Money. He actually chopped his girl's head off.
Yeah.
He had to identify her by her breast implants, and that was crazy. Then you had the other situations, but I think basically what had happened was the breakdown of 51 Minds, because they separated. It was like Chris Abrego, which we know now is the head of Endemol, North America, and Mark Cronin, he does Below Deck. So that basically was the split, and I think that's why you probably won't ever see anything that was formed under that company come back together again. And
now,
oh, go ahead. Oh, another piece is just like, nostalgia. When we had the altercation, when I had to fight with the girl, there was a guy that was standing there with the boom. His name was Chris, right? He's now the head of 51 Minds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he's the one that was responsible for the Ray J shows and all of those. So yeah, this piece of nostalgia.
So I heard a rumor that you had your own show in development and that also kind of got scrapped.
Yes, definitely. That is absolutely true. It definitely got scrapped.
What was the show? What was the concept?
Actually, it was a show, and it was based off of me and Becky Buckwild. So we were actually doing a show together, and it was Our Life As Is, so yeah, it got scrapped. And then it was like, I wish we didn't, because I think it would have definitely showed people some different things. Some definitely different things. But
would you have done a dating show like Flavor of Love?
Yeah. It was kind of like a dating show.
Oh my God.
But it was with me and Becky, so yeah.
I love Becky.
Yeah.
You guys were like such a good energy. Is Becky in LA or where does Becky live?
She's in California, but she lives in Fontana.
Okay, so you guys aren't too far. You still kind of get to see each other and hang out.
Yeah, she's over here like long periods of time. She's here for long periods of time. So she's really truly like my best friend. So that's one of the great things that did happen. So I mean, we really truly are good friends. I mean, she watches my daughter. She does so much stuff. It's like, yeah, we're good. Yeah.
That's good. You made some sort of friendship out of all these shows that were kind of crazy and drama driven, but yet you were able to, take a lot from it. What do you think of reality TV now? We have like Kardashians and Housewives, and a lot of people feel that some of it's a little manufactured. Like, what's your take on being like one of the OGs and now kind of seeing how much that world has grown?
Well, I think, and like I always thought the reality was a tool for us entrepreneurs. That's really I saw it even before I knew it was capability. I was just like, this is like a bomb platform if you're a business person. If you're not a business person and you just want to be a personality, for whatever reasons, it's like, I don't know. But if you have a business head, this is definitely the game you'll want to be in. Now, as far as like the difference between our time and this time is very scripted. It's very plotted, very, very much so. It was like back in our time, yes, there was editing, but at the same time, you had to do something. They weren't going to take you from day 2 to day 3 and combine it like this. Whereas now people are thinking up storylines to get on shows.
Yeah.
So they're trying to actually just be robots like this and go through it so that people can only pick up with what they want to be seen, like a long ass infomercial. That's what it's saying, like a long infomercial. So I think that's definitely one of the differences. I think though there are a couple of people that I actually like. Just people in general that I just really like. Like one of the people that I loved, which everybody did love, still loves, is Cardi B. And it was like I was following her before she got on a reality show, and I was just like, this girl is so funny to me. I love her, and I wasn't wrong. A lot of other people loved her too.
Was there any prodding by the producers? Did they like kind of encourage you to do certain things on the show? Because I know that's like really common with reality TV now, is the producers kind of see who will be certain players and which storyline they want to develop, and they kind of push you and nudge you to say certain things or do certain things. Was there any of that back then?
Well, the way that Flavor Flav started off, how they would quote unquote nudge us, is the fact that they would set up different outings. So if you notice, they would put them in situations and then let it play out. You know what I'm saying? What opposed to now is more like telling them something, or and so they would put us in certain situations. So if you're in a situation with someone and they know that, this person right here doesn't like this person, you know what I mean? And they put you in a close quarters, then chances are you're going to have problems. You know what I'm saying? So that was the difference. They mostly put it in a situation, opposed to now they just blatantly tell you, look, this is, what it is. You go from there.
So how has your life changed so much since, it's been almost 15 years since Flavor Flav even aired? That like, what is life like now? Do people still recognize you? Do people still email or DM you talking about the show from back in the day?
There's never been a day that I haven't got some sort of something from Instagram or Twitter where someone brings up an old clip, or they say something, or what are you doing, or something like that. And yes, I do get recognized. And most of the time I get recognized because sometimes I'll look bummy going outside or whatever. I get recognized more from my voice. Yeah. They're like, oh, I know that voice from somewhere. And I'm like, that's crazy. 13 years later, you still recognize me? But yeah, they do. And I think that's good for me. Like I said, as a business person, because now people are like, I still want some lip tap. I've been waiting for lip tap. I'm like, it was out, it was out. This is a relaunch. But they're like, I'm getting some because I just want that, So people, when they grow up, because a lot of people that were like little kids back then, they were like 10, 11, it's like they grew up remembering that. So now they're adults, like, my mama didn't let me get that, but now I can get some lip tap because I'm grown. I got my own money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy, but yeah.
I love it. I think one of my favorite scenes is when I think it was H-Town, right? The one that you got in a fight with on Flavor Flav, and you were praying, and she's like, "Is that really necessary?" And you're like, "You better stop interrupting my prayers before I whip your ass."
And that was so serious because I was praying that the police wasn't coming. I was praying for all kinds of things that didn't have nothing to do with her. So it was like, bitch, if you don't stop it, God might direct me to beat your ass again.
Yeah.
So, are you single now, or are you still married?
I'm divorced.
Oh, divorced. There we go. So now that you are divorced, would you consider, since they approached you to do Housewives of Atlanta, would you reconsider doing a Housewives show, knowing the popularity now?
I would definitely do it because now I need to find somebody. I need a mate. Like, this quarantine shit is like so fucked up. It's like,
I hear you.
I'm stuck in here, and I'm like, and it's just me, and it's me, and I talk to me, and I talk to more me in the mirror.
Yeah, I would definitely do it. I would love to hopefully find somebody. If I don't have anybody to do it with me, maybe they can just put me in there by myself so I can find me some new love eggplant
Do
or
you
whatever
You think you could go toe to toe with Nene Leakes?
for sure. For sure, for sure. Definitely.
Nene's
That's like a
pretty feisty.
no-brainer. I think the only person I probably would have make it a little bit more difficult is Kenya. But Nene, yeah. Yeah, that would be an easy one. Yeah.
Nene I feel like she thinks she's the OG, and so she kind of swings it around and tries to remind people that she was on Glee once.
She was. You know what? Glee, I like what's his name? Ryan
Murphy.
Ryan Murphy. He actually featured Lip Chap on Glee.
Ah.
Anyway, but that's not. But yeah, I could say this though about Nene. I appreciate her hustle, and she did do a lot of things that they thought that reality people couldn't do. So she did kick in some doors or whatever. But now she still, it's like her ego. She didn't stay humble with that shit. She should have stayed a little bit more humble. A little bit more humble. Some humble pie would be good for her. And I think I definitely could offer that to her.
Well, we even saw the same thing with like Bethany Frankel and her Skinny Girl brand, and now she's kind of.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I even drank some Skinny Girl liquor. It wasn't enough liquor in it for me. So I was like, maybe that's why you become skinny, because it's basically water. You know? Like, this bitch is selling flavored water, talking about you gonna get drunk.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, she's also so tiny that I'm pretty sure it hits her real quick.
Well, for us who have booties and titties and stuff like that, we need liquor. I need like at least a 13% count of alcohol.
Could you see yourself doing that, transitioning from Lip Chap to a Saaphyri liquor brand?
I could definitely do a liquor brand, definitely for sure. But I like flavors, and my focus is I see so much with the Lip Chap. I want to open like a Lip Chap bar, have flavors of cognac, flavors of Hennessy Lip Chap. I want to do more of the flavors through the Lip Chap because that's my passion. I've always loved Lip Chap since a kid. I always would put it on lips. And then I would notice that some lip balms, basically, they put the wax on there, but it doesn't moisturize. It doesn't make your lips smooth. And that's the difference with mine. So I definitely see myself turning Lip Chap into a lot of different things, but I don't know if I'm gonna go to liquor. I think I might leave liquor for everybody. But speaking of liquor, let me tell you this. Speaking of liquor, I am going to be doing a radio show with a couple of more of my friends, and it's called The Morning Hangover. So we actually will be having a lot of liquor on there. It's with I don't know if you listen to like old school rap and stuff like that, but with King T and MC Breeze. We're actually doing a radio podcast. So, yeah, look out for that. The Morning Hangover. Right. And we will be drunk all day.
I love it. I love it. So, remind people again where they can get your Lip Chap and where they can follow you on Instagram and Twitter.
Okay, Instagram and Twitter is at Saaphyri. That's SAAPHYRI. And for the Lip Chap, you go to saaphyrislipchap.com, and that's SAAPHYRISLIPCHAP.com. Or you can go to lipchap.net. Either or, it still directs it. You can still get it. We have free shipping in these hard times too. Because
I love it.
Yeah.
We need to keep those lips hydrated.
Yes. Definitely keep them hydrated.
All right. Well, thank you, Saaphyri. Thank you so much for chatting with me. I'm going to need to get me some Lip Chap. It's at SaaphyriLipChap.com, right?
Yes.
SaaphyriLipChap.com. Everybody needs to go and get some Lip Chap and follow Saaphyri at Saaphyri. You can follow me at JustPlainZack on Instagram, on all social media, really. Instagram, I do some really crazy TikTok videos. I'm going to get me some Lip Chap, Saaphyri. I'm going to go place my order right now.
Oh, wait a minute, trip this. If you're on TikTok, someone put up this song that I did because I made a Lip Chap anthem, and it's actually on TikTok.
Oh, that's my new TikTok then. I was listening to the jam this morning. My Lip Chap is popping. My Lip Chap is cool. I love it.
Yeah, it's like, I can't figure out how to use TikTok. I gotta use my do that for me. But yeah, I want to do well with the song.
I love it. Do something. Lip Chap by Saaphyri. Go check it out. All right, guys. I'm going to go order me some Lip Chap right now. I'm probably going to make me a new TikTok with that jam. I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.